Hello guys, welcome to our video. So in the last video only, if you did not copy our notes, you can copy it now. Yes. So now we are going to learn the next part. Which is about formation of equations. So we're going to learn formation of equations. Okay. So formation of quadratic equation, that I thought. Okay, last class only I thought formation of quadratic equation. Transformation of equation, identity, cyclic coefficients. Okay, so this was one we are going to, and nature of roots. Nature of roots will do next class. Okay, so now these are the four topics we have to cover this one. So first one is formation of a quadratic equation. If you want, again I'll write as a last class, p of x is equal to alpha x. If p of x is a quadratic equation, in the form of the general format of a quadratic equation is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is 0. So this is the main form of the quadratic equation. So this concept is done. Next one is transformation of equation. So now example, I have a quadratic equation x square minus 5x plus 6. Now I want one more quadratic equation whose roots are the square. So the roots are squared. Okay. So I want that quadratic equation right now. Okay. So now let me simplify this. X square minus 3x minus 2x plus 6 is equal to 0. X into x minus 3 minus 2 into x minus 3 is equal to 0. 6 minus 3 into x minus 2 is equal to 0. Okay. So the x is equal to 3 comma 2. So now the square of the roots I need. So now the new roots are 9 comma 4. So now the quadratic equation I want to format it. So x square minus 9 plus 4 into x plus 9 into 4 is 0. Then x square minus 13x plus 36 is 0. Okay. So this is our new quadratic equation. You can't just square the coefficients here and call it a square of the quadratic equation. You should format it. Okay. But if this is hard, then I will give you a set of formulas. You can use that. Okay. For now, you copy this. Done. Okay. So I am erasing everything except this one quadratic equation and this other quadratic equation. The two equations what I wrote, those two I am not erasing. I am erasing everything else. Okay. Okay. So this one I need these two equations. So this will become x square minus 13x plus 36 and x square minus 5x plus 6 equal to 0 is equal to 0. Okay. So now here I just want to tell that now there is some series of formulas. Now f of x is equal to 0. One function is there. Right. If you wanted to increase by k, arrow up, arrow k. So this is increase by k. If you want to increase by k, then f of x minus k you have to do, not plus k. X minus k. I don't have factor theorem. Like that type you have to think. But when you want to decrease it by k, you have to add k to the original sum. When you want to multiply by k, then you have to do x by k. When you want to divide by k, xk. Now when you want square of the two roots, if you want, that's the root, then square root x. Okay. Next one, if you want them cubed, then cube root x, and both have opposite signs. They never said it's equal in magnitude, so don't get confused. They both have opposite signs, but the magnitudes are different. Okay, understood that, understand that. Okay, so it will become f into f of minus x. Okay, f of minus x is 0. So this is all you should memorize. Now we will use the same format here. We'll try same format here. We'll try. Okay, same format. We here you'll try. Okay, so this one x you have to put it here. You have to put it. Okay, wrote this? Yes, done. Transformation equations. Transformation. Okay, done. Transformation of equations, done. Next one is identity. So now, example I will give you. X minus b into x minus a. Okay, x minus a into x minus b divided by c minus a into c minus b, plus x minus b into x minus c divided by a minus b into a minus c, plus x minus c into x minus a is divided by b minus c into b minus a. Can you see this part of the board here? Okay. So now we have to find the answer for this. Sir, everything is given in variables. How are we supposed to find? Huh? Yes, they are in variables. Now let x equal to a. Then here a, when you put a minus a, 0, so this full term becomes 0. Then this one will become a minus b into a minus c divided by a minus b into a minus. So this will cancel to become 1, plus this one you take. So this will become a minus a, 0. So 1. When x is b, so here b minus b, 0, b minus b, 0, b minus c, b minus c, b minus a, b minus c, b, cancel 1. Sorry, 1. X minus x is equal to c. So c minus c, 0, c minus c, 0, here 1. So 1 plus 0 plus 0, 1. Okay. So here answer is 1. Yay, we found the answer. Is it a quadratic equation? Yes, it is a quadratic equation. You square it, you get a quadratic. No, this is not a quadratic. No, this is not a quadratic equation. For you it's a quadratic equation, for me it's not. Because I am getting scared. This quadratic equation has gone mad. It has 3 roots. It has 3 roots. Quadratic equation can only have 2 roots. This has 3 roots. What are we supposed to do? Don't figure. This is not a quadratic equation. This is not a quadratic equation at all. Because if we simplify, we will get 0x square plus 0x plus 0 is 0. We'll get. If we simplify and check, you will get a 0. So this can substitute. This can solve infinite values. So answer will be infinity. The answer will be 0 only if you put infinite values. So anything that substitute infinite values, they are called an identity. What are they called? They are called an identity. So identity concept also done. Okay, note down. Okay, get ready to erase. Last and foremost concept, cyclic coefficients. Last one is cyclic coefficients. Cyclic coefficients, what is cyclic coefficients is, here, now I'll give some coefficients. A into b minus c plus b into c minus a x square x and c minus b c into a minus b. C into A minus B. 1 minute. Okay. So now these are in a cycle. These are in a cycle, right? Or else no need these coefficients. Just directly think. Okay. So now these are in a cycle. A, B, C. It's starting from here. So first B minus C, C minus A, and A minus B. Right? So this is a cycle. Cycle this is going on. So here we have to find the sum of the coefficients. So B minus C plus C minus A plus A minus B. So everything will get cancelled to get 0. So when the sum of the coefficients is 0, then the roots is always 1 comma C by A. So 1 comma A minus B by B minus C. So this is very important. Okay. So here we discuss all topics. So formation of quadratic equations, I told. If there's any equation in the form of, if there's a quadratic equation called P of x, then the quadratic equation in the general format is always written as x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta is equal to 0. Transformation equations. So in transformation equations, transformation equations. So here what you will do is, in transformation equations, so you have to take two roots. One quadratic equation they give, the two roots will be this, and then they'll ask two more roots. Then you have to find the sum and product of the two roots. Don't need to find the two roots at all. But if they've given in numbers, then you can find. But if it's given in variables or something, then you have to solve it by product and sum only. You can't solve it by adding, or you can't solve by finding both roots individually. So next one, identity. So identity is not a quadratic equation. It looks like a quadratic equation, but not an identity. It looks like a quadratic, but not an identity. So that's an identity. And cyclic coefficient means, so cyclic coefficients is a type of coefficient that it goes in a cycle form. Okay, so I'll give you time to write. Okay, thank you students. Please like and subscribe. As always, I am not forcing. Okay, thank you.